Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Pickowitz with your social studies lesson for Tuesday, September 1st. It's the first day of a new month. Yesterday it was August, today it's September. Yesterday in your social studies lesson we read a book called Let's Meet a Police Officer, and you had to color the different objects on the paper that a police officer used. So, and on our live Zoom lesson, we made a list of things that we learned about police officers or that we already knew. And our friends came up with police officers use whistles, have canine dogs, we learned that from the book, wear badges and help people, drive cars with lights on top, and they mean the lights and the sirens to let people know to get out of the way because it's an emergency. And they arrest bad guys and put bad guys in jail. And they wear uniforms and they drive motorcycles. They can also drive or ride bicycles and ride on horses, and they can also fly in helicopters, and some, even if they live near water, have boats. So police officers use a wide variety of vehicles. So today we're going to learn about firefighters, and our book is going to be called Let's Meet a Firefighter. And when it's over, you can either use the back of your paper that you colored on yesterday. You can either take this paper and you can use the back, or if mom or dad or an adult at home have some blank printer paper or you have drawing paper, you can use that too. It just needs to be an empty piece of paper. And then you're going to draw, after our story, you're going to draw a picture of a firefighter doing his job or her job, or something that a firefighter uses in his or her job. So let's read about firefighters, and might give you some ideas of what to draw as you're listening to the story. So you're going to use your listening ears and your watching eyes and your thinking brain. And the author who wrote the words is Gina Belisario, and the illustrator he drew all the pictures is Ed Meyer. Let's meet a firefighter. And this book is on Get Epic, that awesome website that I sent your parents an invite to. Our class is visiting a fire station. We want to find out what a firefighter does. We meet Jim, the firefighter. I solve problems called emergencies, says firefighter Jim. Does that mean you put out fires? Asked Juliana. Firefighter Jim says he does a lot more than fight fires. He helps out at traffic accidents. He rescues people trapped in floods. Mostly, he deals with medical emergencies. Sometimes people who are sick or hurt need help fast, and a fire department ambulance can often get there the fastest. Firefighters also fight plenty of fires. They put out fires in buildings and save people in danger. Some firefighters stop wildfires. These fires burn in forests and fields. When I grow up, I want to help people in emergencies, says Maya. That's what I said too, says firefighter Jim. After high school, I went to a fire academy. It's like a fire school, a school for firefighters. I learned how firefighters do their job. Then I became a firefighter. You mean an emergency fighter, said Maya. Firefighter Jim uses rescue tools for emergencies. He keeps the tools inside his fire truck. An axe opens windows. A fire hose carries water. Jim's air pack holds oxygen. That's so the firefighter can help. It can help him breathe when he's inside the building, inside the fire. A fire can fill a room with smoke, and the pack gives Jim clean air. He breathes the air through a mask on his face. I wear the air pack with my firefighting clothes, says Firefighter Jim. Firefighting clothes are called bunker gear. Special pants and coats protect Jim against burns. This bunker gear helps keep him safe in fires up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hotter than the inside of most ovens. A fire truck is a tool too. It's also called a hook and ladder truck. A metal ladder on top helps firefighters climb 100 feet high. Ladder hooks latch onto a roof and they keep the ladder steady against a building. Oh, I can make it. It's going to stay sideways, but you can see how big it is. So if I turn it, it's gonna turn. Yep. So we'll keep it sideways. You can still see though. Put your head sideways. Firefighter Jim is more than an emergency fighter. He teaches the community about fire safety. Gavin thinks that makes Jim a hero. Last week, Jim visited Gavin's home. He helped Gavin's family make a fire escape plan. The plan shows them how to escape if their home is ever on fire. Firefighter Jim also visits schools. He came to our school during Fire Safety Week. We'll have that in October. That's Fire Safety Month. We practice ways to escape a fire and we learned how to prevent one. Firefighter Jim gives us a hand with fire safety, so we give our safety helper a hand too. And that is the end. So that book gave you lots of ideas of things that you can draw about a firefighter. You can draw a firefighter fighting a fire on a building, going inside of a building on fire. You can draw a fire truck. You can draw a firefighter. They help rescue animals out of trees. There's lots of things that firefighters do. So get a piece of paper. And if you don't have one, like I said, you can use the back of your paper where you colored the police officer items yesterday. And I want you to draw what you think of when you think of firefighters, or your favorite thing about firefighters, or something they do, something you learned from the book. And if you can, I want you to try to write about it. If you can write a sentence, or if you can write a word or two, and do your best to just write down the letters that you hear. And then put your name at the top of the paper. And that's going to be your social studies assignment for today. And we're going to keep working on community helpers all week. Tomorrow we will read about doctors. So I will see you guys. Well, actually, you'll see me on video on Wednesday because it's an independent learning day. And then I will see you guys on Thursday. So Wednesday, you're going to learn about doctors. Thursday, we're going to learn about grocery store. then Friday, we're going to read a book about going all over town. So have a great afternoon, and I will see you guys later. Bye.